One of the first things we do is celebrate birthdays. I guess this is the month of September, and I think this is one of the biggest months. I'm pretty sure it is. So everybody in the agencies whose birthday is falling in September, and we usually start guessing about how many. It is the largest month, by the way. I'll give you a hint. What kind of math are you doing to figure out how many years are we celebrating?
3016.
3940.
30, 16, 30. Who was that? What? Somewhere between Ruby and Pete's number is pretty close. So if you heard both of those numbers, you'd be pretty slick. Because if you get in the middle of those, you probably get it right. What'd you say, Pete?
I said 3610.
Ruby?
3940.
3639, what number you got?
375.
Well, you don't quit guessing to quit. All right, we're celebrating 3766. 3,766 years, gosh, of birthdays. And today is September 4. Is that right? Anybody in here on September 4? Don't let us get you lying to us. September 4 birthday, nobody? How about September 5th? 6th? All right. All right, so here's what we'll get.
I think it's Eric Copus.
Is it also his birthday?
Yeah. I think he's over there. He's gonna be over there.
Well, we're going to talk about him in a minute, right?
And his birthday.
And his birthday. What day's birthday, Mr. Copus?
September 20th.
September 20th, all right. Lisa Ashburn, when's your birthday?
Yesterday.
It felt like she didn't want to say that, didn't it? And we could slide her up here, but let's don't do that today. All right, let's just sing happy birthday to Lisa Ashburn. All right, on the count of 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Lisa. Happy birthday to you. Let me see that. All right. Y'all are. All right, we also recognize our officer employees of the month, and for the month of July, our employee of the month is Mr. Tyler Body. Will you come up here? All right. It says Tyler is one of the most dedicated employees I've had the honor to work with, and his knowledge of computers is beyond reproach. Just for the record, that is my phone. I told her to answer it if it rings. Tyler's one of the most dedicated employees I've had the honor to work with, and his knowledge of computers is beyond reproach. He's a great asset to the technology, closing over 3,000 tickets in the short time he's been with us. Tyler's also been instrumental in implementing new computers that we are presently changing to. He is constantly looking for new ideas and ways to apply them to our daily operation. Tyler is so well liked by the DCSO personnel in the facilities that many times they call and ask for him by name for his assistance. On many occasions, I have called upon Tyler for his professional help, and I consider it a great honor to work alongside him. He always carries himself in a professional manner and is a great asset to this organization. That says a lot, but what else is kind of interesting, this is written by Michael True, who, by the way, retired this week after many years. And so I want to thank Michael, Lisa, and especially Tyler for a great job. Well done. Congratulations to you. There we go. You get a picture made. There we go. There we go. And we'll give you several. Here's our coin. There's your letter, your nomination, and there's 8 hours of work off as well. So congratulations. Job well done. Thank you, Tyler. Appreciate you. Thank you. There you go. Okay, so our July Officer of the Month is Mr. Eric Copus. Can you step up here? You're getting older and wiser and better. It says on August 4, 2019, Officer Eric Copus thwarted an attempt by an inmate to distribute drugs throughout the Correctional Development Center. Officer Copus' security-mindedness and attention to detail led to the seizure of what was determined to be at least 7 whole pills of sublingual, a drug that bypasses the digestive system, allowing it to enter straight into the bloodstream, which can then lead to possible overdose and death. The initial search initiated by Officer Copus additionally led to the seizure of 6 strips of Suboxone. The drugs discovered are highly lethal and present an extreme danger for officers and inmates alike. Officer Koppa's keen attention to his surroundings and dedication to this profession reflect great credit upon himself, the Correctional Development Center, and the Davidson County Sheriff's Office. On a job well done. Congratulations to you as well. There we go. Do that. There we go. We'll give you a ribbon for your uniform. There we go. There we go. Stick that in there. And we'll give you a credit card for 8 hours of work leave. That's pretty cool. Congratulations. Job well done. Happy birthday, by the way. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, sometimes we have to play catch up on some of these. So last month's Employee of the Month was Miss Sarah Farron. Would you step up here for me? Just so y'all know, all right? You're gonna get some popcorn, this is good. So on January 25th, 2019, I received a call from a very frantic female cadet who had gone to lunch with several other cadets during the OJT at a restaurant just a few blocks away from the HDC. She was experiencing severe complications from a recent emergency medical procedure. Sarah Farron was there when the call came in and immediately recognized that something was wrong. I quickly explained the situation to Sarah and that I needed her to go with me to help this cadet. Without hesitation, Sarah immediately went into emergency response mode and quickly gathered appropriate first aid tools in literally a moment's notice. And we were then on our way. As I was keeping in phone contact with the cadet, she explained that she could not leave the bathroom and she had lost a great deal of blood. Her voice suddenly became weak and shaky, and she expressed that she felt like she was going to lose consciousness. Upon arrival, Sarah, with her grab bag of supplies, quickly sprang into action and made her way directly into the cadet in need. Sarah quickly called me from inside the bathroom and described the situation. We decided the EMS needed to be dispatched to the scene. The ambulance arrived and determined she needed to be taken to the hospital for care and further medical evaluations. When I expressed to Sarah Farron how impressed I was with how quickly and calmly she carefully responded to this situation from beginning to end, she credited her training as a cadet and her experience as an officer. However true those statements may be, it's very important to explain that many people receive the same training and have similar experiences, but only a few have the fortitude to respond with such a comprehensive and distinguished manner. I would like to thank Sarah for her amazing selfless efforts on this day and submit her name for Employee of the Month, written by Heath King. Congratulations. Congratulations to you. Job well done. Well done. There we go. We will give you that. We have a ribbon or a coin for you in there. We have 8 hours of well-deserved time off. And thank you very much for being here. Thank you. Congratulations. Okay, no, okay, and we've got one more. So, yeah, so a lot's going on. We have another one we will catch up next month. Miss Mackey, who, in her efforts involved with a mentally ill person and how well she handled that situation. But I don't think I have to tell you, but the word mental health and behavioral care and mental illness is almost synonymous with what we do, whoever you are, wherever you work. And so we've been doing all sorts of things trying to help provide better tools for our staff that are both training on the job, unfortunately, but also going above and beyond to be certified and trained. And so we had some 49 folks who went to be CIC certified, and I've had compliments and comments from all over the state, really, from folks who were in training with our folks and also being a part of that. So here are the names of the folks who were CIT certified. If you don't mind, those of you who are here, will you please stand? Let's give them a round of applause. Everyone who was a part of it. Great job, great job. Thank you all very much. We want to thank you all for your work. We have pens, I suspect. Have we given out the pens already?
No, that'll be today.
All right, we're getting all that done here in just a little bit, right? So, but I want to thank you for your commitment to doing that. We can't give you enough training in the world of mental health. Unfortunately, it is an ever-evolving challenge. Here in just a few months, we will have a facility to treat a population of folks who are mentally ill, but I can't lie to you. That's not going to remove it all, right? It's still within the population that we're going to have. So we're going to continue to find ways to train and provide those tools for you, but it takes your own interest and commitment to doing that. So I want to thank all of you, and hopefully as we continue to go, I like to tell people there's no one going to be more prepared than we are, it's still going to be a difficult road as we continue to deal with mental health. All sorts of issues that are going on, and kind of hit a couple of them this morning. Obviously, construction is a large part of what we're focused on downtown because of the new facilities. They're on schedule. We'll get the keys here in a month, less than a month. Wow. Here in just a few weeks. Then we will begin training in a whole format of moving the inmates back downtown and eventually moving the females back across the street. If you made me guess, I would say by Christmas it'll be done. At least the males, and I would suspect in the early part of the year the females will move back across as well. So I just ask for your patience and the help. We're going to have a lot of training provided. There's not very many facilities in the country I'm aware of that have ever had the keys and then we get to decide when to move people. I mean, usually you're under pressure, it's financial, it's political, and we've got the situation, I think, to do it the right way. Get the keys, get the facility, train in the building. We're going to do some exercises, even some scenarios where maybe our future cadets will be inmates and live in the building with us, so we'll train with them. We'll have all sorts of opportunities to train in October, November, and sometime in the middle of December we'll start housing people and living back in the building that we're going to call home. Was there yesterday with the leadership of the police department. We'll have, I mean, I feel like I see our folks in these vests going over there with hard hats on every day. There's people touring and doing things, and so and we will also have open houses for our staff, not only that are going to work there, but work here who want to go down and visit as we get closer to the building's opening. Obviously, we'll have some ceremonial events as well, but I need your help. I'm asking for your patience as we go through the next 6 months, get everybody transferred back, and then hopefully in the first of the year, those of you who worked in the facilities will be in new and hopefully better surroundings downtown, but also these facilities will go back to what they were designed to do. So hopefully we've got that going on. We also have to kind of keep our eyes and ears on our regular job. One of the phone calls is a mistake that we've had in the last few days. It's a pretty serious situation, so I just need your attention to detail and trying to get through these next several weeks and months as we go forward. Not for you to worry about, the rest of us, but we're electing another mayor. It feels like about every other week we're having that conversation. Why does it matter to you? It matters because even if it's the present mayor, it slows down getting things done. I mean, it's hard and complicated to get people to focus when everybody's running for office all the time. So anxious to get that over with here in the next week or so. We're going to do a voice, an audio message for the monitor, but I want to kind of give you an idea of what it is. There's a thing called R12. I have no idea what that stands for. It doesn't really matter, but R12 is a whole new system that the government, not the sheriff's office, but the government is moving to. What that means is our payroll, our HR, our purchasing, our finance, all that stuff will be moved over in Metro government. It is right now, actually, over the last several weeks. It is going to present some complications for us in certain things. And so, for example, getting people promoted and hired and transferred, those types of moves are going to become a little more complicated for us. We're sending Ben Everly from the HR division. Mr. Bayless has assigned him. He's moving up to what you would call Metro HR, working for us. He'll live there until he gets it all figured out, and he's going to bring it all back to us. And so there's a lot of work, a lot of pressure on him. We need it done right because we need to get you paid and you identified in the right way. And so I don't think that's going to be a problem, but I do want you to know the entire government's moving their whole system. And when you do those things, there can be hiccups. Obviously, if you have a problem, we want to know about it. Please contact Byron Grizzle or Evan Bayless and say, hey, I had a problem with X, Y, Z as it relates to your pay or payroll or situations or checks, or if you were supposed to be your raises or your identified what location you're in. All that stuff has got to be entered, and we're doing it a little differently. And so a little patience on that as well. That's not the sheriff's office doing it, but we're responsible to make sure yours is done right, and we'll do that. That's going on right now, probably over the next several weeks. The only other thing, kind of big picture for us for a minute, is our headquarters building, which I'm excited about as well. I think you'll see this week construction is starting to come out of the ground. The location is going to be fantastic. I think we're going to have a really good operation. And they tell us, I think I saw yesterday, December of next year, we'll be in that building. So every year we'll have something fun to do over the next couple of years in moving out people around. So And one of these days, we're going to be where we belong. We'll have 3 complexes, south, downtown, and headquarters. And that's a lot better than seeing the trailer park and the hospital we're sitting in and whatever other crap we're doing. So, and just here in a few weeks, the inmates that are below us in admin will go, so we'll be sitting there on top of a piece of property we don't need to stay in. The hospital will be closed that we're sitting in. The trailer park down here is going to be closed. We'll end up in one place and hopefully much better facilities that you deserve, and excited about that. A lot, like I said before, a lot going on in the transition of that. I hope all of you are able to and want to participate, and as we get ready to open a new facility. If you've never done that, it is extremely nerve-wracking. How about that? And there's a lot of pressure because we can't get this wrong, right? We can't blame a whole lot of people. We were touring yesterday with Chief Anderson and his leadership team, and if you listen to the police department and their frustrations about their building, their headquarters, you'll know why we've been working extremely hard for years, fighting to let us do it the way we want to do it. And I think we're going to get the buildings that we deserve. And by all means, we're going to have everybody a parking place in downtown Nashville. So not an agency in the whole city can tell you that. And so I think I told Chief Anderson yesterday, I didn't care if we built one jail bed, we were going to have a parking space for everybody. So, and everybody in Nashville is asking us for parking spaces, and we're saying, there's a word in front of no, but I didn't say it to everybody. So we're not giving our spaces away. So, but anyway, so a lot going on with the agency and the movement. I appreciate what everybody does, and I hope you know that. I don't get to tell you that every day, but I hope you know that. You're an incredible group of people who do really good work and don't get the attention you really deserve. And hopefully you'll get the facilities, and we'll be able to deal with what we're doing going forward. There's some issues. Obviously, Last Minute Toy Store is heading our direction. Uniform policy is about to be changed. Can anybody help me on that? I'll wait till it set us out.
It's in the works.
Okay, that sounds like a typical government employee, doesn't it? Chief Ford's been in the government a long time. That's a good answer, but we'll get you an answer. We need to get the uniform policy, because we've changed it that will benefit you. Excited about that. We didn't make the decisions. A bunch of officers did in our committees, and so we need to get that with greens fixed as well. So, so what else? Issues, things, people, places. Okay. Here's what I need to do. Our management meeting is going to have to be canceled today. Don't clap. Don't clap. Or we'll go over and have one, by God. No. We need to go deal with some issues that we're having, and we'll take care of that here today. Anybody have anything else? Let's let our honorees go first. Let's get some food and fellowship. Have a great rest of your day. I appreciate you.